Hi there, viewer. Welcome to my channel. My name is WieldsTL, WieldsTL, Wields, whatever. You can also call me Eric. As you can see, this is my first ever video upload to YouTube, and it is a commentary for World of Tanks. In this game, I'll be playing my KV-1S, and some of you may be wondering right about now why there aren't any French TDs or SPGs or any Jagdtiger 88s in this game, and that is because this game was actually played over a month ago. I think the replay dates back from almost 2 months ago, actually. And the reason for that is that I just came back from vacation and decided that I wanted to upload a video to YouTube. And since I haven't had any good World of Tanks games recently, I went through my replay folder and picked this one out. And this one's actually pretty special to me because, you know, as a KV-1S, I'm a Tier 6 tank in a Tier 8 game, and somehow I managed to come out with my best score ever, my personal best score ever. I think with premium it's either 22 or 2300, which, I mean, some of you may find that pretty casual, you know, pretty ordinary, but to me it's amazing, and that's why I chose this game. And so at first I wanted to move up west with my platoon mate, but I quickly realized that our eastern flank was severely undergunned, so I turned around and followed the KV-5 up. At this point, though, I have really no idea what I'm doing. I mean, as I'm speaking, as you know, as I'm watching myself play, this was 2 months ago, like I said, so I don't remember what I was thinking. I don't think I was thinking, actually, because moving up like this alone in a really squishy tank is a really bad idea. You know, as you can see on the minimap, the KV-5 is still behind me. But I guess I was acting on impulse because I saw tanks being lit up across the map, and I wanted to move up to shoot them. You know, in hindsight, you know, maybe not the best decision making, but this game turned out really well, so I guess, you know, it all worked out for me. Maybe not for the KV-5 though, but you'll see. So yeah, I see a Lova. I move up and try to take a shot at it, but you know, being in a Russian tank with a Russian gun, Russian accuracy totally helps me out there, and I miss. Right about now I spot that T-32, but I still haven't spotted that, you know, that one light tank that's running circles on my allies. I spotted that T-32 though because he was on my screen, and I moved back to not eat a shell from him. But you know, pretty oblivious right now, and I just now noticed that T-29. I eat a shell from T-32, take a shot at T-29, no damage pen. I think I hit his track or something. But yeah, and so now I see all the shells flying all around me, and I'm pretty worried, you know, stressed out. KV-5 is getting pounded. I managed to take out the T-29, which is, you know, pretty cool. KV-5 is getting pounded. I'm surrounded. The T-50-2 is running circles around me and my allies, and you know, at this point I'm really panicked. And you know, artillery's raining down on me. It's a priest though, so I wasn't that worried. But you know, and still shells, still damage coming in. And so I see that T-32, take a shot at him, take a good chunk of his health. This KV-1S is one of my favorite tanks ever, and not just because I got my best score ever, but you know, simply because of the mobility it's got, and you know, the tiering. It's a Tier 6 tank, but it's amazing in terms of damage. It has the damage of you know, it doesn't have the DPM of a Tier 7 tank, but it has the same alpha, and so that's pretty amazing. Bounce a shot from a Pershing here, pretty lucky, and then he's focused on the KV-5 for some reason, even though the KV-5 isn't even staring at him. I guess now he is. But yeah, KV-5 was, you know, turning in circles. And so right about now, I'm like, oh crap. I think to myself, well, I'm done for. You know, there's a T-32, there's a T-50-2, or he might be dead, I'm not sure. There's a T-44, and there's a BDR, and there's, you know, all kinds of other tanks out there I can't see. But you know, I figure if I'm gonna die, I might as well bring the most, you know, bring the most of them down with me, right? So I set my sights on this T-44. I think the priest is still on me, but I set my sights on the T-44. Managed to nail him really good through the front glacis, and then he makes the mistake of showing his rear to me. I think right around now or soon enough. Yeah, my tracks are repaired. I don't have any skills on this thing, which is pretty amazing considering, you know, I got 2200 score. So yeah, he focuses on someone else. I fire, miss, or it might have been a bounce. Not quite sure. I don't have audio on at the moment. But then he comes around here and makes the mistake of showing his rear to me, I think. Or his front. Either way, I take him out. I'm pretty happy. The Lova, though, is sniping behind, has moved up. The Tiger P has moved up. I have allies around me now, and I'm still alive. And I also took out 3 tanks. So right now, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And, you know, my platoon mate is on TS with me, and he's saying, well, you know, we kind of crushed their western flank. And so I'm like, okay, well, this game's just about over, so I'm going to head up and try to get as many points as possible. There's a Tiger and IS left in the middle. There's an Arty piece, I think, left, and the other tank is probably a KV-2. Although I can't tell. No, it's not a KV-2. It's a BK? Some kind of BK. Yeah, it's a medium. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm missing all these tank names. It's been a while since I've played tanks seriously. But yeah. So game's about to come down to an end. We're all looking for the priest. Everyone wants to get the last shot out. I spot it, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm thinking in my head, you know, I might as well take a shot at. I had premium at the time, so I didn't really mind the credit cost for the shell, which is 1K. It's a lot. So I just lined up my sights and wait for the reticle to close and take a shot. Bam! And somehow I get it. Like through, you know, on top, went right on top of the hill, and I got it. And so yeah, final XP 2200 and 50,000 credits, which is with premium, but still for me, I thought that was a really, really good game. Anyhow, that's it for my first upload. Video is about to come to an end anyway. So if you have any questions or comments or whatever, please let me know. You know, what I can improve on. If you have any tank requests, anything. If you want to know something about me, you know, don't hesitate to ask a question in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer them once I get my next game up, which should be soon. So because I'm looking to get back into the groove.